What is up, YouTube? We are looking today at what could possibly be a crazy project if I go ahead with it. Now, I'm currently using my dual 1 and 19 inch, 1 18.5 inch monitors, and they're alright. This worked great for the past 10 months. I haven't had the AOC that long. I've probably had that for 5. Before that I had a Dell 1908FP, I think the model number was, and that was a 4:3 aspect ratio, which actually I did quite like for the second screen, but I sold it for this one because it's a lot thinner and the stand doesn't take up as much room. Now this is the main display I have right now. It is the Acer V193W 19-inch widescreen monitor. The resolution is 1440 by 900, which nowadays you get 20-inch screens that have got 1920 by 1080, but that's not sort of what I'm looking for. As long as it puts pixels on the screen, I don't care. So I've had a crazy thought, and this is just something that it may not work. I don't know. I don't know if it's been done before, or if it's only been done once or twice or something like that. Now, taking inspiration from one of my favourite channels, Barnacle Nerdcave, with the 4 screens. Obviously mine aren't going to be 3 46-inch screens. I mean, the top one on his is bigger than the biggest screen on here on my setup. So, but what I was thinking was the 3 screens along the bottom would be the Acer. I'd grab 2 more Acer V193Ws, and then over the top of the middle one put the AOC. It's the E950 SWDA, and I don't ever think somebody's done 4 monitors off a late 2012 Mac Mini. Now, yes, I am aware that I would need to have the graphics cards through USB, which a lot of people won't do because it's not as quick and all that. At the end of the day, I don't want them for graphically intensive stuff. This is just going to be the top screen where I can throw bits of stuff on, like Twitter, activity monitor, things like that. And then the 1-2, which will be to the left, I'd imagine, of the center screen, will probably just be for like virtual machines, because what you do in a virtual machine doesn't need a lot of graphics power. I mean, most of the graphics on the virtual machines are turned down because they're XP or Windows 7 machines with all the features turned off. And obviously I've got Kubuntu and a couple of Linux Manjaro. Now, the only ones out of those really that need the actual graphics power is the Manjaro build, because I have all the features turned on. But still, that's probably not going to cause problems for a USB graphics card. So this is something that could be happening. I don't really know. I mean, I've thought about it, and it does seem pretty cool to do. This was pushing the Mac Mini into territory where I know people have done 3. I've not seen any videos of 4 monitors off one. I've heard of somebody doing it, but I just want to give it a go, and then I can say I've done it off. It's not really possible unless you go for the graphics adapters. Now, USB ports are an issue on this because I've only got 2 available, which actually that works out pretty well now I think about it, because 2 extra screens, 2 USB ports. They will be running through VGA, both of them. The problem with that is the Acer ones are VGA only. The AOC is DVI-D and VGA. So I'm probably going to just run them all off VGA. I'm quite happy with it. There's no quality issues with VGA. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is going to be something that I can then document and say, well, yeah, this worked and it works well because, or I'm having this issue. So we'll keep an eye out on the channel for additions to this. I would love to go for something like, for people who watch Mr. Tybox 123, Adam on that channel, with the Mac Pro and the 627-inch panels. Something like that would be awesome to do, but I'm on strict budget now, so consider I could pick up a couple of these Acer screens for, I saw some on eBay going for £30 for a set of two working. I'm not bothered about whether the bezels have got scratches on or anything. At the end of the day, they're used. It's a workhorse system. I don't care about, if the screen bezels have got chips. I mean, the center, sorry, not the center, the word has escaped me. The primary screen, sorry about that. The primary screen has got chips at the top of it from previous use, and I didn't buy that one new. I bought the other one new. And as you'll probably see in later videos, it's all covered in dust anyway. I clean it very infrequently. I have to take the bottom off the Mac Mini and empty it out every month, otherwise it starts to overheat. But apart from that, that's what's going to be happening. If you have any suggestions or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will leave the email address and the Twitter. As I start getting more on there, I'll start doing more on there, but I'm still in the process of setting that all up. Again, if you've liked this, please give it a thumbs up. It just shows me that I'm doing a good job. This isn't an ideal way to record, but there was no other way of sort of going through it. And I will see you all in the next one, which is about an in-focus projector.